Exactly 1 year ago, I switched from an old gas heating system to a heat pump. Now that the year is up, I was able to make an exact comparison of my consumption and calculate how much money I saved compared to my old gas heating system. That's why we're going to go through the consumption of the last few months in detail here, and I'm curious to see if you've had similar experiences or perhaps even better or worse ones. Feel free to write that down in the comments below, and then we'll start with the first month. That was July 2025. Since the system was installed mid-July, we see low consumption of only 42 kilowatt hours. In August, we had 129, and in September, 145 kilowatt hours. Still relatively low, as it was mainly for hot water preparation. The heating started to run again slowly in October. That was already 271 kilowatt hours. In November, we ended up with 537 kilowatt hours, and in December with 679. It got really high in January and February because it was really bitingly cold here. There were really sub-zero temperatures of down to minus 15 degrees, and we had 1,138 in January and 966 in February. In March, the temperatures slowly started to rise again. That means we had a consumption of 483 kilowatt hours. In April, it was 314, in May, 189, in June, then 110, because the heating was of course completely off again here, and in July, that is to say half of July, 48.1 kilowatt hours. Thus, I arrive at a total consumption of 5,057 kilowatt hours for the year. My current electricity price is 28 cents per kilowatt hour, which means we have 1,415 euros and 96 cents. With the old gas heating, my consumption in previous years was always around 25,000 kilowatt hours. The current gas price is approximately 11 cents per kilowatt hour. If I take that consumption of 25,000, I arrive at 2,750 euros for gas consumption at current prices, and on top of that, there are the basic fees. These amount to approximately 15 euros. That means for 12 months, another 180 euros are added. That means my previous gas consumption would have cost me a total of approximately 2,930 euros this year. Of course, there is also a monthly base price for electricity. However, I haven't included that in the calculation since I'm already using electricity anyway and have to pay for it regardless. With gas, I would have to pay it separately, just for the gas heating. Furthermore, I heated much more in this first year and therefore had it about 2 degrees warmer throughout the entire house. This is because with the old gas heating, I tended to turn the heating on less often. That means for the heat pump, I paid 1,415 euros and 96 cents for the entire year's consumption, and for the same amount that I had in previous years with my gas heating, it would have been 2,930 euros this year. Thus, the savings in this first year amount to 1,514 euros and 4 cents. Of course, you always have to factor in and include the installation costs in general, as well as the comparison between gas and heat pump. But in this video, I was exclusively concerned with the consumption in the first year and the comparison to my old gas heating system. Feel free to write in the comments below what your comparative values were or what you would have calculated in general. And if you would like to know why you should definitely attach this device to your electricity meter and even save a lot of money with it, then watch the video that you see on the screen now. Click on it right away.